What's going on, Savage Life family? Now, if you don't already know, today we're going to be talking about cannabis stocks and if you should go ahead and buy into it, and I'm gonna tell you why you should not buy into the company. But before we do, if you guys don't realize already why the stocks have been going up for cannabis, it is because 4 extra states have become legalized for recreational marijuana, as well as, so anyways, that brings the total states to 11 recreational states, causing the cannabis industry to shoot up, making the industry overall over $100 billion invested into it in total. So that is pretty good news for cannabis. Now, the only problem with this is, let's take a look at Aurora Cannabis. They're currently $11.75. They're up $6.68 for the month, which is 131% spike. A majority of it, of course, was this week, or I'd say all of it was this week. But if we look at the 5-year graph of this stock, you see here that at one point it was above $100, so it does have massive potential, and that's all facts. That's all facts. It does have massive potential, but that's only in the instance that the free cash flow does not keep on burning for this company, purely living off of the capital they make from selling their shares and the little revenue they are receiving currently from their cannabis itself. Now, another fun fact about Aurora, they grossly overpaid for all of its acquisitions in the past. One of its acquisitions was the pharmaceutical company known as MedRelief, which they paid $2.64 billion to acquire MedRelief. Hilarious, because they're sitting on almost less than $2 billion currently of free cash flow. And shortly after, Aurora had to close MedRelief's Markham's facility for only $10 million, which was pennies on the dollars for the price that they paid for that, for the price that it was actually worth. That's it for Aurora. And I'm sure you know of Canopy Growth, which may be the largest cannabis stock at the moment, with a $9 billion market cap. Now, this year has not been looking good for Canopy Growth. They've been laying off workers left and right and substantially cutting back on share-based compensation. So the problem with this major company here, which is a problem for all cannabis companies as well, is that they have to go head-to-head with the black market, which sells drugs, as you all know, for a extremely low price. And the issue with Canopy Growth is that they're currently only sitting on $2 billion in free cash flow, which is a huge drop from the $5 billion they were sitting at in November of 2018, which was literally 2 years ago. So in 2 years, they've burned over $3 billion of cash. So they are losing money quickly. And if this pandemic does not evaporate from planet Earth itself, then these stocks aren't really gonna go as high as you believe. In the long term, of course, if all 50 states do get legalized, of course, it does have massive potential. But in the short term, if you're trying to make quick gains, it will not happen in your favor a majority of the times. So there you have it. My thoughts on cannabis and facts as well. If you guys have any comments, drop it down, smash that like, and subscribe for more Savage Life entertainment. We are out.